Story 1. Pip and the Sky Blanket. Once upon a time, in a tiny tree house tucked into the tallest oak, lived a squirrel named Pip. Pip was fluffy, friendly, and a little bit forgetful, but in the cutest way. One chilly night, Pip noticed the wind was colder than usual. "Brr! I need my warmest blanket," he said, searching every corner of his tree house. But all he found were socks, acorns, and a pancake from last week. Just then a soft whoosh came from the window. A glowing feather floated in and tickled his nose. "A sky feather?" Pip blinked. "Where did you come from?" The feather shimmered and pointed toward the stars. Curious, and still chilly, Pip followed it up the branches higher and higher until he reached the very top of the oak. There, floating above the treetops, was the biggest, fluffiest blanket he had ever seen, made of clouds stitched with starlight. It was the sky blanket. Pip curled up on it. Warm and a little bouncy. The stars above twinkled gently, and the clouds rocked him like a cradle. The moon smiled down as if to say, "Sleep tight, Pip." And under the softest blanket in the sky, Pip the squirrel drifted off into the dreamiest sleep. Story 2. Mimi's Marshmallow Adventure. Mimi was a tiny mouse who lived in a teacup under a bookshelf. She loved marshmallows more than anything, soft, squishy, sweet, and white like clouds. One night, Mimi had a very silly dream. She was standing in a marshmallow field. Everything around her was made of marshmallows, the grass, the flowers, even the butterflies. Mimi took a bite of a marshmallow flower. Vanilla! Suddenly, a marshmallow cloud floated down and said, "Hop on, Mimi. We're headed to Marshmallow Mountain." With a giggle and a squeak, Mimi climbed aboard and zoomed through a sky filled with jelly bean birds and chocolate chip stars. As she floated, tiny rainbow sprinkles fell like snow. They reached the top of Marshmallow Mountain, where a marshmallow king wearing a jelly crown greeted her. "Welcome, Mimi. We've saved the softest marshmallow just for you." Mimi jumped onto a giant marshmallow bed and bounced, boing, boing, until her tummy tickled from laughing. Then the Marshmallow King tucked her into a sugar-fluff sleeping bag and whispered, "Sleep tight, our little explorer." And just like that, Mimi smiled, curled up, and drifted into the happiest dream inside a marshmallow castle. Story 3. Timmy and the Sleepy Balloon. Timmy the raccoon had a secret. He couldn't fall asleep unless he imagined something flying. So one night, as the stars twinkled above his tree house, Timmy tied a sleepy blue balloon to his wrist and whispered, "Let's go somewhere soft." The balloon tugged gently, then lifted Timmy right off the floor. He floated out of the treehouse over glowing flowers and yawning frogs. The breeze was cool, and the stars blinked slowly, like they were blinking back at him. Below, he saw a sleepy circus with snoring elephants in striped pajamas and lions cuddling teddy bears. The balloon carried him higher, past a whale swimming in the clouds, blowing a bubble shaped like a heart. Timmy laughed softly, hugging his balloon. As he floated gently through the air, he felt his eyes growing heavy. The balloon slowly floated down into his bed, tucking him in like a blanket. Timmy gave it a sleepy pat. "Thank you," he mumbled, and with that, Timmy the raccoon drifted into the quietest, softest, dreamiest sleep. Hope you liked the stories. Like, subscribe, and share for more such stories.